Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today guys, video is going to be uh, how to I don't know how to put it, but it's going to be a kind of an emotional vlog for me, but I'm gonna try not to make it too emotional, but we had to have this kind of conversations. I know it's not only me alone that went through this in life, and I know many people have went through it and still have people who is going through it still. So let's hop right into the video. Right. So today vlog is my first birth vlog I'm doing, which is my first child. how how I conceived her, how she was born, everything. I'm gonna give you all the full detail. I'm gonna try to do it in a very timely, quick manner. I'm not trying to take too long explaining. So I'm gonna not give you all every details about it, but I'm gonna give you all as much as I can. So let's just say that me and her dad, we were childhood friends. We grew up knowing each other for years. We know each other. So I know him a very long time. I knew him, and then how we got together was on a lie. It's how we got together was on a lie that my cousin told, and that's how we end up getting together. So if you all want to hear how we end up together, I'm gonna tell you all for me next video. Whatever. If you all want to hear, comment down below. If you all want to know how we get together. So when we got together, I think it was kind of challenging because family members and other people didn't want us to be together due to certain reasons, but we still didn't care and we still went ahead and get together, even though we got together on a lie. So it's really funny how we get together. But after us being together, we I don't know, but like something changed in the relationship, and he really didn't wanted us to actually like be together no more and thing. So he asked me, he he break up with me in a text. Yes, this B. Yes, he break up with me in a text. Yes, and he was like, I don't feel any relationship no more and whatever and thing. So me, emotional me, cry. The only place I was like, why you want a relationship no more? And like, I think it's just that we was young and he just probably wasn't feeling the relationship no more. And a lot had to be put in the relationship because we was young. And then I was 17 going on 18. I think, yeah, I was 18. I was on 18 already. Yeah. 'Cause we get together when I was 17 and he broke up with me when we was and I was done 18. So yeah, I was 18. And I think I was going on 19 that year. I was going on 19 that year when we broke up. We broke up. Yeah, I was going earlier in the year, I was 18 when he broke up with me, and it was probably about a month or two before his birthday when we broke up. So I was going on 19 that same September. So and okay, so I was real vexed at him. I think I wasn't talking to him. And then before before when we break up and everything, before we break up, I actually did order a cake for his birthday. I was planning for us to go up by his mom for his birthday, and he didn't know I was doing all this stuff. So, and I know, like, when he break up me, I don't forget I order a cake for this bitch. So, and then afterwards, he was like, so I get a phone call that morning. I think it was like the day before the cake. And it was like, hey, I see a place an order for tomorrow. Just remind you about the order. You know you already paid for the cake and everything like that. Is it the same time? Wherever. So you know that that's like confirming my order because I already done paid for the cake. So after now, I was like, oh my god, like I really forgot I bought a cake for he and then two we break up and then I was telling my mom, I was like, ma, you know, I buy a cake for this boy and I don't want to go and just give it away and it's something. How I is if I buy something for somebody, I expect to give you no matter if we're not together, we're not talking. Once I buy that for you, that is for you. That is how I is. So my cousin was like, girl, call him and see if he got take it to everything. So I call him on the phone and I say, hey, listen, I know we're not together, we're broken up. I bought a cake for your birthday and it coming tomorrow. Do you really want it? It was coming the day before his birthday because on his birthday is the holiday because his birthday is June, so his birthday is the holiday. So it was coming the day before his birthday. And I asked him and he was like, he started to cry on the phone. So he was like, I was like, boy, you crying for here? I'm like, no, you know, I do not really nice stuff for me and to do you buy a cake for me on my birthday. That like means a lot or whatever and thing. And then he was like, I will take the cake or whatever and thing. So my thing was to drop off the cake and leave, right? But you all know my cousin Alana. They're the same one who I do the chuto drink and the story time with. You all know by now how y'all know how close we is and how when you all when you all find out how we get together, you all know how this girl have a lot to play in this. So when we do so now and we think and I say, all right, well, let me take the cake, tell him or whatever. So I call and I tell her, I say, girl, you know, I tell him about the cake or whatever. And she was like, yeah, well, here is the thing. When he was living by her, by my cousin, because all of us was living in this, like, I gotta explain that whole long jam in our video of how all of us was living under the same roof. So she asked me, she said, girl, uh, I had a key and I gone out and you had to wait for me to come home to open it up to put the key because I didn't want to leave the cake on the step because they had dogs and they had cats. I think they had cat. I'm not sure if they had cat, but I know they had dog and she said the dog might go and interfere to turn to the step if you leave it there. And she was like, at 20 minutes away, I come in now. 20 minutes turned into an hour. I sat on the stairs waiting for this girl to come and open the door because I didn't wanted my ex at the time to come and meet me there to try and keep me there. And I really didn't want it to wait. And she was like, oh gosh, and things. Anyway, I come in. That, oh, she telling me, I come in, I ride here. I said, girl, you're spinning your thing in. I said, one girl, I go leave, you know. I go leave. Half an hour after that hour going by, who I could see rolling in, strolling, coming, walking up the the driveway, however you want to call it. My cousin, she boyfriend, and here comes my ex behind it. Really. See him there now. I say, girl, I know you was this boy. And she's like, oh, what about let me talk to you for a minute. Nah, he wanna talk to you. I was like, wait a minute, he wanna talk to me. I don't wanna talk to you, whatever. And then she's like, oh God, he just wanna talk to you. Just stop. He buy some drinks and he buy food. We go just stop and we go talk and we go lie and we go do this and thing. I was like, no, it's no bush. Come now, girl, please, man. You know you love me and you know we good. Come now, please, just do it for me now. So I say, okay, no problem, I'll do it for you. Go on now. I think and I say, all right. Everybody liming, everybody drinking, everybody hot. Real hot. Get up that next morning and me and my ex end up sleeping that same night and whatever happened. But we still didn't get back together. And then after like about 3 months after, I come and I find out I'm pregnant with my daughter. Because for 3 months, I was going to river, I was jumping off big cliffs and thing. I must do a story time to go by the river, or must do a river run or something, and you all must see. You all see how high I was jumping off, jumping in pool, doing all kind of thing, backflipping, doing all, you name it, I was doing, and I didn't know I was 3 months pregnant with my daughter. Still seeing my monthlies like normal, see my periods like normal and didn't know. So now I come and I say, all right, I come and I eat some food and I get food poisoning and I started vomiting. And you know the first thing that they tell you, take a pregnancy test. I was like, I'm not pregnant. I see my period just last month. Anyone that you don't know. So I go on and I take the thing. Keshna, you're pregnant. I say, I pregnant? I ain't sleep with nobody in 3 months. Me and my ex break up wherever. I think I frightened. I like, but like I get, I don't know what's going on. Going to do the test now. They're telling me they say at 3 months, almost 4 months pregnant. Yo, I cried because how am I going to tell this boy that I pregnant 3 or 4 months now? Or where? Okay, tell him. He say, oh, he happy he was his daughter because he had no children and he still don't have no child. My daughter is his only child and I don't know when he might give she a sibling. He does watch my videos, so he know everything I speak in here is facts and he know. So we do so now and I come and I find out I'm pregnant or whatever. And we had some, you know, whatever. We had some trials in between our relationship of trying to make it work, of trying to be together. I wouldn't really get into full details until he pissed me off and I feel like talking and getting into full details of our relationship. So come now and fast forward now to him. He came back home. He came home in the last half when I was pregnant with my daughter. And he was like, I really want to make the relationship work. Then after he was like, I really don't want a relationship. And he leave and he go to buy his mother. He stay a couple of days and I like, where is this dude? Like where? And then now we realize, okay, I call him and I say, listen, if you don't come down the road and I'm gonna tell you when she born, if I go into labor, anything like that. So I go on with my cousin, I stressing, I crying. Not the same cousin, but another cousin I had living somewhere. I remember that's our next good cousin of mine, but I don't speak to her anymore. And I go on my she and I stressing and I telling, she was like, girl, you know this boy, ting, and I real venting to she and thing. And she was like, girl, let me tell you something. We out of the mess we laughing and talking, she had so I end up staying late by she and she said, girl, I wanna bathe. I see like you're feeling warm or whatever. I think I wanna bathe. I said, yeah, she not. Every time somebody wear this dress, there is always going to labor in this dress. I kicked it up and said, girl, you want ship? I said, girl, I went into labor in this dress. My cousin before this had this dress before me and she passed it on to me and she went into labor, so I laughing. Bam, my cousin them come to pick me up. They drop me halfway. They drop me halfway and I had to travel US to come home. Y'all, when I came home, I see the boy. The boy came the same night he came home. My daughter father came in the same night. He was like, what going on? And thing and wherever. That same night I lied on there and we talking whatever. And I was like, I could see like he really don't want the relationship and like he was just trying to be together with me and like he didn't want it, you know, to be with me wherever and thing. So I understand. And I'm always trying the relationship too because I didn't want it to be a single mother at 19 going on 20. I really didn't want to be a single mother so young. So we do so. And same night, same night, my water bag bust. Flat. With head. That's it. Hi. And you know, this girl told me earlier when she was like, anybody wear this dress is going to labor in this dress. And I just, but I was already like 3 days away from the day I had her on was my first due date, and the 11th was the first due date, and the 15th was my second due date. So I thought on the 15th I would have had her because there was more pushing for the 15th. So, but I'm going into labor now. But I wasn't bawling. No, I don't lie, I wasn't bawling. I was making noise. I was like, ooh, 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 because there's pain, pain. Ooh, I get in the ambulance, call the ambulance, get up in the hospital. Making her was really easy because the same night I went in, the next morning, I make my daughter. It was no long such a pushing and thing, but I had some hoggish, nasty nurses. Shout out to all the good nurses because when I come back with a part two of my son birth vlog, I had some nice nurses with my son, and one nurse actually saved my life. So I'm gonna give all you a part two of how I had my son. And when I the nurse then was like, oh yes, at first time mother said I was treating my how because you know you done young, he's 19, going to have a child. So treating you real bad. They was treating me real bad, like buffing me and telling me go up on the bed. And when I tell them she come in like a feeling she had, who tell you feeling she had? You ain't feeling nothing. You feeling something and giving me real attitude. So I was like, you know, you know it is to be your first time going and have a child. And where you think nurses gonna be like, all right, this is your first child. Let me try and be nice so you know she could have a good experience. I had the worst experience with my daughter. They were really, really not nice. And after I had my daughter, we have one thing that I got a little snippet down there, but I didn't get no C-section. And then after I told him and I say, hey, listen, he was like, well, where again? Because I never wanted to know what it is I was having. I never do a gender reveal, but I did a baby shower. I'm surely the pictures at the baby shower and everything. And I didn't want to know what I was having until the ending up until I had her. So I called him in Trinidad. The fathers not allowed to go in the delivery room with you in the government hospitals. They are not allowed to go in the delivery room with you. So if it's like privately and you're paying like in a private hospital, I think they could go in with you. I'm not sure because I never experienced that, so I don't know. And so I called him and I was like, guess what? I get my wish. You ain't get your wish because he wanted a boy and I wanted a girl. And then he was like, oh my God. And after I called everybody, I let everybody know I had a girl, whatever and thing. When I came home, he tell me, he say, listen, I don't mind being there for my daughter. I don't mind giving her anything. I don't mind doing anything for her. But I really don't want the relationship. Still, we still get back together about twice after I had my daughter, and then we just call it quits. And to me, I really had to say our relationship now is very good. Hey, shout out to him because he's a very good dad. He makes sure he takes care of his child, he calls her, he talks to her, and everything like that. So I'm glad. I think we are better off as friends than being together because I think it's how we grew up together. So we know everything about each other and any little thing he do, I would have done no. Okay, he moving sideways, so somebody but yes, because I know how he was and he know how I was. So we are better off as friends than being together. And sometimes that it is okay for you and somebody to be friends other than being in a relationship. So our relationship is really good. Him and his daughter have a really good relationship. She goes by him for holidays. Hey, he comes by my house like normal. Even he and my son father, who I with right now, he and him have a good relationship. The both of them went out for drinks and they're planning to go out sometime this year or probably next year. I don't know when they're going out again. And the both of them have a good relationship because I sit him down and I tell him, I said, listen, I'm not going to go back and forth and quarrel with you and you know about my daughter and put you in court because I'm not into that. It's either you're minding she taking care of she and he said he will do it and since the 11th of March, making it 9 years, my daughter will be 11th of March, so 11, 9 years. He been taking again, 9 years he been in her life, 9 years he been really, really good friends. I'm in life with him. I would not trade him or ask for different fire for my daughter because he's he's a good dad to her and to my son who is not even his because he also treats my son and every time he calls my daughter, he always asks her to talk to her little brother and say, hey, how you doing? You good? we're doing school today, and he always checks up on my son like if that's his own too. So I'm glad. So I'm really, really glad. But this was just like a quick bird vlog, a quick video. I didn't want it to make it too long. But if it is, you all want a part two, I'm gonna go into full details on everything. If you all want a longer video on like down to the nitty gritty, like the dirty little secrets and everything. If you all want to hear every single thing, please drop a comment down below, or you all could DM me on Instagram at N.Hart1, or you all could just send me an email, because my email is linked down below. And you never know, we might have a second video. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.